Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to a new video. I decided to go on a shed hunt looking for elk sheds, which I'm sure plenty of you guys follow the shed hunting videos, especially through Shed Tour right here on the channel. But it is December, not a typical time to go shed hunt, but it's the last good sunny day and last good day of good weather before we're gonna get some snow here in southern Utah. So I'm gonna go look for some elk sheds. It's gonna be a needle in the haystack. There's some giant country, but I'm gonna lace up the boots and get the optics up on the mountain, and hopefully we find some elk sheds today. Alright, we made it to our destination. Parked the truck and I'm gonna lace up my boots. A few people have asked. We're using Hanwag boots. I've got these tall, uninsulated Gore-Tex model. Can't even remember the name of this model. Yeah, it's all worn out inside, but I've got some rough miles on these. Vibram sole, still got a lot of traction, and I think I started using them in the shed season, so they've treated me well. Let's see if they can lead me to another bomber set. We're getting up here. First hike out of the truck's always take the wind out of you. I'm kind of on like a backbone right here, and my plan is to go through this north slope, around this basin, get high and post up in glass. Might not even be one of those days where I get to pick up a shed. Yeah, typically when I am up in this general area, these north slopes are pounded with snow. So honestly, this is smooth sailing. Like no underbrush or anything. One more ridge to go and we're gonna post up, but this place is pounded with deer sign. Like there is a lot of deer track in this zone. Good to know for maybe a potential deer hunt. What do we have? Maverick. Here's your free plug, Maverick. Got a bag way up here in the middle of nowhere. I always like to pick up a little bit of trash here and there when I see it. So maybe that'll bring us some good karma. Definitely isn't gonna hurt, right? We're getting close. I can kind of see sunlight, so the sun is hitting some of these ridges. We'll be glassing for sheds real soon. But yep, like I said, deer been in here, and so have some elk. It's a pretty sweet little spot. Dang, tore up. Rolling into the little destination I picked out. And man, there are tracks everywhere. I know I said that, but I bet if I was being quiet, I could probably see some game. But I am going to post up somewhere on this ridge with good visibility lanes to glass and just start tearing some of this country apart. Really thick oak brush. Looking for white elk antlers. Alright, I'm gonna set up right here to begin with. Post up in the shade so it's not bothering my eyes and the binos. Either way guys, today's gonna be fun. I have a sack full of snacks, my scope and my binoculars and the tripod, so I am gonna sit here for a while. I'm not gonna put a ton of miles on the boots today. Its focus is to glass and eliminate some of these ridges. Well, been glassing with the binoculars with no luck, and I'm kind of letting the sun come up to hit some of these south slopes, and I'll go over it again with the binoculars. Lighting can be a huge thing. Sometimes I like flat lighting and antlers will stand out in that. Sometimes you need the sun shining and antlers sometimes will really stand out in that. I'm gonna grub some oysters for breakfast. I know some people think these things are like the nastiest, but I think they're the best with Ritz crackers. So time to snack. If glassing doesn't work, I have to decide whether I'm going to do a short day somewhere else or just hit the road and head home and kind of like notch this off the do not hike list. So we'll see what happens. Okay, we have wildlife. We've got a grouse. I don't know if you'll be able to see his head in that silhouette, but he's in there somewhere just bobbing around. Where are you at? A lot of people do ask me like, hey, why don't you hunt birds, or when are you gonna go duck hunt? When are you gonna do grouse, chuckers, doves, make videos? And I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't grow up hunting birds. I've done it a couple times and it just doesn't hit with me, you know? Antlers, deer, elk, moose, big game, that's what gets my blood pumping. I mean, I would go on a hunt for the fun of it, and especially if someone had all the gear, the right equipment, the dog, etc. But yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there, jump that grouse. I would, and I have been wanting to actually do a grouse hunt in some of the country I hunt, because I see them all the time and it's typically open season in, I don't know, maybe September, I think. So a grouse hunt, catch and cook, would be dang fun.
Hey guys, just wanted to wrap up my little shed hunt. Unfortunately, I didn't find anything, so I didn't have high expectations, but it was sunny weather, a great excuse just to get out on the mountain. And who knows, I could have come home with a big giant scent like some of these. Just to wrap that up, I'm gonna try to get out and do some shed hunts here in the winter months, maybe travel south to southern Utah, maybe Arizona, where it's a little warmer, because in Salt Lake, it's been snowing here. And the place is a giant mess and you're not finding any sheds. So quick look at the Christmas tree, and that's all that's really going on here in the shop. So just want to give you guys an update. We've actually been in touch with some friends of mine, and we're getting some of these giving trees out and delivered. So they're starting to spread. I know Casey's been doing some in Idaho. So I'm going to jump to my friend Jaden, who wanted to share a little bit of his story and the tree that he was able to gift. And then we'll jump right into, I don't know, somebody else on the vlog. So enjoy this and take it easy, guys.
Hey everyone, my name's Jaden Russell, and this is my wife.
Hi, I'm Amber.
We've been pretty fortunate to be able to be in contact with Eric. We feel very fortunate to be a part of the Giving Tree this year.
There's a family that we know who has been struggling a lot this year, and just this past week their father passed away from leukemia. And this family has been nominated to receive the Giving Tree, and this is such a great opportunity.
We feel pretty grateful to do this, and I think it's such a great thing to be able to pass the Christmas spirit and hopefully be able to lighten their load in the form of giving and just spreading that good kindness. So we appreciate the Hush crew and being able to do this for this family.
What is up, everybody? This is for the vlog, Hushlife vlog. How have you guys been at home? Type it in the comments. What have you been up to? Just family stuff right now? Anybody out there ice fishing? What have we been doing, Matt?
We've been playing in the snow and fishing occasionally.
We tested the limits of your truck.
We did.
We did that.
It did get pushed to the limits.
Caught a few fish.
A couple.
Few.
Handful.
Yeah. You guys, we're heading home right now from an ice fishing trip that me and Matt just went on up in Island Park, Idaho. We were fishing on Henry's Lake in Island Park. The ice was good enough for us to get out on, and we went through almost every struggle an ice fisherman can go through, would you say?
Yeah, Logan's debut ice fishing trip was one for the books. Yeah. First struggle, we've got dumped on by snow. Second struggle, we did not know the ice would be that thick, and we did not know there would be that much snow. So pulling an ice fishing sled, anybody who's done that, through 18 inches of powder
With slush underneath
knows that's no fun.
No. It's safe to say we never got more than like 200 yards away from the truck, out as the crow flies.
Yeah.
But
Third struggle,
yep,
we got the truck buried and lost basically a whole day of ice fishing.
yeah, just as a recovery mission.
Yeah.
For the vehicle.
Fourth struggle, the fishing was very, very slow. Anybody that knows of Henry Lake knows that there's big trout in there, they also know that it can either be feast or famine. I felt like we kind of experienced the famine side of that.
We saw some of the famine, definitely, most definitely. So we had winter storm warnings over, I'd say, 36 inches of snow since we've been there for the 3 days. We got the truck stuck. That was a big problem on its own, and the fishing was slow. But we had a good time.
We did, and we were able to create some content. We got some good fishing footage. We got a cooking video that we may include in the fishing video, probably will. So catch, clean, cook alongside of ice fishing. Biggest thing, guys, is Logan, his ice fishing bar went from here, now it's down to here. So
I wouldn't say that low.
Our next trip,
it's pretty low though.
it's gonna be, I shouldn't even say this, I'll jinx myself probably. It's gonna be hard to do much worse than we did.
Yeah, that's safe to say.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine it being any worse, unless I fall through the ice. That's the only thing we didn't experience. None of us fell through the ice.
Well, Logan stepped in several of the old holes.
That is true. So like halfway fell through the ice. Yeah, I found almost every hole on that ice with my leg. But yeah, that's just us checking in with you guys. This is the vlog. I'm not sure what footage Eric, Brian, or Casey has, but should we give them a little highlight?
Let's give them a highlight.
A little sizzle reel?
Yeah, just
some of the stuff we
just a little sprinkle of the trip.
Yeah, we can do that. Here's a little sprinkle of our trip, and then we're gonna send it over to whoever's next. So just here you go, on a platter.
Sprinkle.
Nice. That's good. Come on. There we go.
Got him? Yep. Nice fish, buddy. Look at these spots, guys.
Nice, dude. Oh, darn it. Yeah, sent her a little too hard. Still snowing, in case you were wondering. And we are pinned. We tried turning around right here, and the truck has just slid sideways. And if we keep sliding, we're gonna hit these pylons, and we don't want to do that. So this is our current situation. And it's still snowing. So current situation. Yeah, like water. I think it's huge. Had a baby.
Guys, welcome to my section of the vlog. We are in my basement, and kind of show you what I've been working on a little bit. This has historically been just a storage area for my wife and I, but we decided that we should redo it into some kind of a home gym type thing. So it's a work in progress, bear with me. It's an unfinished basement. We have no plans to finish it, so it's gonna stay in its true form of, you know, just beams exposed, insulation hanging out, a true unfinished basement. Odd, interesting thing, living in Utah for the last 7 years, this is a big thing in Utah. There's a lot of unfinished basements that you may not be aware of. Growing up in Oregon, it was not a thing. Like unfinished, your basements were finished. They just came with the house. But anybody that lives in or has lived in Utah will know that basements that are unfinished are kind of a big deal. So here we are in mine. Give you the I'm gonna lay the vision out for you. Lots of open wall space. I believe there's gonna be some mirrors in this area. There's gonna be some additional equipment here. We've got the Peloton already going. Big fan of that. Easy on the knees for folks, but good cardio. Will absolutely make you pour sweat. Possible decoration there. That's from 2012. Me and Casey First hunt, we met in New Mexico and got a bull. Got the first piece up. This is my old jersey I got. I used to work for the Minnesota Vikings back in 2001, and that was a parting gift I got before I headed out of there. Working in the NFL was a cool experience. I did it for 1 season, had a great time. Super good friends of mine. We had 3 interns total. I was an intern in the sales and marketing department. My friend Amy was an intern also in sales and marketing. She now has a big position with NASCAR. It's cool. She stayed in the industry for, man, 20 years now. Our other intern was on the football operations side, and it's pretty cool. He has been in the NFL as a coach, working his way, grinding year after year after year, and he is the offensive coordinator now for the Tennessee Titans. So pretty awesome. The 3 of us have all kind of 20 years later remained in relative touch. Super fun working for the Vikings. Really enjoyed the old school days. If you're a fan of any kind of sports or football, this was back when it was like Randy Moss, Chris Carter, Dante Culpepper. We didn't do that good that year, but it was still super fun. But here's the vision for the gym. More equipment, obviously, here. And I can get 16 yards to set up my bow from here all the way over to that corner. So I'm planning on having a place to hang my bow, a little indoor range, and then I want to decorate it with some of, the other stuff I have laying around. So I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So this is a fox fur from Kodiak that I got back here recently. Turned out super good, super pretty. This is an old school Oregon black bear that I have. It's just soft tanned. This is a black bear that's soft tanned from Canada. Probably get those put up. And then this is pretty sweet. This is my Roosevelt elk from Land of the Free with our buddies at Born and Raised. And our friend Jeff Bone Tats, if you're familiar with Jeff, he did the artwork on this, which is just really sweet. It's got an arrow coming down through the skull, the Land of the Free logo. That is the Slick Trick 4-blade that I used to shoot this particular bull. We got the Born and Raised logo on one side, some like stars and stripes, and then we got the Hush logo on the other side. And yeah, just this really cool rosy that I'm gonna get put up here. Got some cool little like devil points, and obviously like the coloration of the antlers is pretty neat, just based on the kind of country this bull is living in down in the swamp. Got this year's bull, just still kind of waiting to head to the taxidermist. One of my Texas Axis deer hero mounts, old school mule deer from a long time ago. Another couple mule deer whitetail, some sheds, but I'm going to put the target kind of right in this corner. And then I'm planning on bringing in a couple of my elk mounts that I have down the hall over here. So I think the goal will be to bring in this guy, since they're on these pedestal mounts. And these are they're pegged, so you can just pull out the antler, then you just remove the body part and do it in pieces. So that's the plan. That's the plan of attack. The season is kind of over, right? So we're getting into this off season, this winter time, and it's easy to get in not great shape in a pretty quick amount of time. So I'm making a commitment to myself. My wife is joining me to have 2022 be our healthiest year of life yet. I'm going to be turning 45 years old in the spring, which is frightening to think of. That seems like such an old number. I don't feel that way, but I want to make a better commitment to my health, my wellness, my preparation for next year. So that's kind of the plan. We're in the process of just turning in the basement to a gym, and they're gonna have maybe a little indoor archery area, which is gonna be very convenient. Just walk downstairs and rip off a few shots, hop on the bike, hit some weights, and have a little bit of inspiration with taxidermy and the such on my walls. So that's kind of my big plan. We're gonna be heading to see my family for Christmas, and I just wanted to take a quick minute to wish every single one of you guys a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. This will be the last vlog until Christmas Day, and so I hope you guys enjoy the heck out of whatever it is you're planning on doing. And I couldn't thank all of you enough for the continued support of this brand, man. It's just so humbling to know that we can wake up and do something that we're so passionate about, that we love, that we can be our own bosses and make this dream come true. And again, we've said it a million times, we'll continue to say it more. It can't happen without all of your support, and it does not go without being noticed every single day. We're so grateful And so I hope you guys enjoy the time you have with your family. Merry Christmas, guys. Thank you for all the support. And we'll see you next week. Say bye. Bye, Deuce. Say bye, Deuce. He doesn't want to say goodbye.
Guys, welcome back to the weekly vlog. If you guys know or don't know, let me just inform you. So the way we're rolling out videos, we're rolling out content right now is every Sunday is a new BSY4 video, which a new one went live yesterday. If you haven't watched it, go check that out. Matt takes his dad on a really cool elk hunt. And then Mondays are the vlogs. And then Thursdays are BSY4's videos as well. So Logie there, say hi.
What's up, guys?
Just real quick before my camera dies. If you guys watched last week's vlog, you know that we were doing giving trees. So the giving tree is basically, it's just to help somebody that might need a little pick-me-up right now. Something, you know, in their life that happened, they're going through some struggles, whatever it might be. We just kind of decorated the trees with some gift cards, some cash, and then hopes that when they're back on their feet, or if they're ever in a position, they can pay that forward and use that tree to help somebody else out. It's kind of what a giving tree is. Anyways, so we were making those last week. We ended up giving, I made 3 of them. We gave all 3 of them away this last week. So here's some footage of some of my elves helping me out. My neighbor Kevin works in a small town about 30 minutes from here, and one of the families that somebody told us about lived there, so I had him take the giving tree to this very deserving family. And then I found another family, a widowed wife here close to town my daughter takes, and then actually somebody submitted their parents, which I thought was really cool. Their parents are going through some hard times. His dad was in an accident last year, and they're just got a lot of medical bills. And Braylee, being a little socialite she is, knows the guy, knows the kid, so she went and donated that tree as well. Anyway, enjoy.
Hey guys, we are just out delivering one of the giving trees, and we are bringing it to this mom whose husband was in a really bad motorcycle accident, and he was in a coma for 2 weeks. And during those 2 weeks, she found out that she was pregnant, and she already has 1 son, I believe. And he just passed away, and the funeral was on Monday. So we are bringing her this giving tree, hoping that it lightens up the holiday season a little bit. We don't want to film giving it to her just in case she doesn't want to be on camera, but we'll let you guys know how it goes. There's a tree. We're at her house right now, so we're going to give it to her. So we just dropped off the tree. She seemed very, very thankful, and her parents were there, and they also seemed super thankful. It was an awesome experience, and I hope it brightens up their holiday season a little bit more. And we're just leaving their house right now, but it was very nice to talk to her and just see how she's doing. Hey guys, I'm with one of my friends, and he nominated his parents for the giving tree, and he's going to explain why he nominated them.
Last May, my father had some complications after having a surgery. He had internal bleeding and a constricted bowel. He had to be life-flighted to have life-saving surgery. My parents received a bill of $90,000, and it's just been a really, really rough year since that. So I just really hope this will help them out and make their life a little easier.
What's going on? Hey, I'm the Secret Santa for the Hush vlog today. Casey hooked me up with this giveaway tree. Boys are giving back, so we've identified a family in need, and they have a really cool story of why they are awesome participants of being able to receive this. So we're gonna go ahead and go present it to them, and thanks for everybody that's for their support. Here we go. Hopefully she's inside. It's got a bunch of awesome stuff on it, and you have some friends that have reached out to some of my friends, and I'm the Secret Santa deliverer of this. So just let you know that people are aware of you, they love you, they want to give you this for your family, for you, for everything that you do.
That's very sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome. You guys are deserving. Sorry about your mishaps that have come, but there's also good. So
Thank you. It's really good to know there's some good still left after bad things happen. I really appreciate this. Thank you.
All right, guys, so just real quick, that last lady that you saw Kevin give the tree to, the person that nominated them was telling us when they nominated them that they had just had their car stolen. And in their car was Christmas for their kids. So Kevin works in a small town, And he started talking to his buddy who is the sheriff in the town. And what the sheriff told him is they didn't just get one car stolen, they've had 2 cars stolen in like the last couple months. Some weird like crime spree going through like small towns and people's cars are getting jacked. Anyway, so very, very deserving family. We all go through things. We all have things that happen to us, unfortunately. And that's just part of life. And what the Giving Tree is supposed to be is just a little pick-me-up. And, you know, it's not going to solve all their problems, but just let them know there's people out there thinking about them. And so we really want to do this next year, and we're going to put something together when it gets closer that maybe you guys can nominate people. And it doesn't even have to be close to us. Like, the Giving Tree is cool because we can literally ship them out. But we also want your guys' support. We'll talk more about it here in the future. Just want to say Merry, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays from the Hush crew. We appreciate everything you guys have done for us, all the support. It doesn't go unnoticed. We appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy your Christmas break, and we'll see you soon.